We'll start. Come into seated and sit in a way that's comfortable. And then align the back of your skull with your sacrum. Bring your hands onto your thighs and just feel as if you're gliding your thighs forward and creating space into the top of the thighs and hip crease. Let your arms come to rest onto your thighs, and then just feel you're gently gliding your thighs forward. Activate your feet and spread toes. Then give yourself a moment or two as you're settling down into your mats, as you prepare yourself for practice. So preparing yourself physically and preparing yourself mentally. So bring yourself completely into the room, not focusing on anything that you've done before or any of your plans that you have for after the class. Try to stay very focused over the next 90 minutes on doing something that's super special for you. And tell yourself that you deserve this time. Bringing your best focus to yourself, to your class, and helps you to work in a way that is safe, and it helps you work in a way that is much deeper. Scanning your body, your body feels, and choosing one area to focus your practice today. And as you go through your practice, keep focusing onto this area. If, however, your attention is drawn to another area, then make that your focus. Just stay in your body and stay focused on being responsive to what your body needs. Right now, feel your breath with Ujjayi through the nose. So it feels like you're snoring, a constriction. As you breathe in through the nose, feel the energy of the breath. Feel the breath as it comes down into your throat, into belly, right down into pelvis. Allowing the breath to soak into cell tissues. And then exhale, exhaling completely all that has been used, all that is done with. And then breathe in, deep breath. Holding the breath as you move the breath through your body. And exhale. And breathe again, deep breath. And exhaling completely. Open your eyes, change the cross of your legs, wrist stretches. So you're reaching your right hand forward and taking hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. Then breathe deeply into the palm of your hands and spread your fingers as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Press down into your right sit bones. Breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, softening your right shoulder down. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe, lift sternum. As you breathe out, open your hands as you reach the palm of the hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, open your hands to the floor, keep fingers spreading. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, reach the heel of your hands forward. And release and change. Taking hold of the little finger on your other hand and then ease it back. And breathe in, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, reach your arm forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen all fingers away from each other. And as you breathe out, glide your ring finger back. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe, breathe into sternum and feel the lifting chest. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, spread fingers. Taking hold of your thumb. Breathe in and glide your thumb away from your index finger. As you breathe out, heel of the hands towards the floor. Release. Wrist stretches stage 2. So bring your hands forward. Fingertips are reaching to the floor. Fingers are spreading wide. Press down into sit bone and breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open your hands towards the floor. Keep fingers spreading. Feel the energy working up into your wrists. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, as you reach the heel of the hands towards the floor, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release, and then ease on up. Your next pose is Kapalabhati breathing in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh, just above the knee, and then reach your heels away from you, flex toes towards your shin. Bring your hands by your hips, and then feel for pushing the floor away. Kapalabhati breathing, so you inhale, and then sharp exhale through the nose. 80 pumps. 80 pumps on each side. So once on this side, and then change across your legs and do the same. So be active, relax completely, and then inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, moving belly. Then breathe in deeply. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Be active, spine is long. And then change across the left. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. If that's a difficult reach, your right foot will be onto your right on the calf or foot onto the floor, or staying cross-leg seated. Hands by hips for Kapalabhati breathing. Be active, spine long. Inhale. Short exhale through the nose. And then breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. Hold for 10. Be active, spine long. And release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Your next pose is half lotus. Bring your left foot on top of your right thigh by your hip crease. Bring your left hand all the way around the back, and if you can, you're taking hold of your left foot with your right hand, or you're slipping your hand into clothing, or maybe using a strap. If you breathe in, bring your right arm across your left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Keep the spine long, and as you breathe out, twist to left. Deep breath, lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist to the left, but relax your shoulders away from your ears. On the next breath, breathe to heart, lift sternum. So feel your chest is lifting up to chin. And as you breathe out, twist into the left. Inhale, release, and then unwind. Shoelace with your left foot is over your right thigh, just above your knee. Twisting shoelace towards your left foot. So bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that hip. Press your left sit bone back to floor. As you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're folding. Your arm comes down, your left foot presses against your left arm or tricep. Don't go so deep so that it's hurting. Pressing down into your left sit bone and breathe in, lengthen out of left side. Keep pressing your left sit bone down as you fold towards your right thigh. Chest is moving towards your left foot. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. As you breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Now reach your left sit bone to floor, and as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Your right thigh folding towards your left foot. Inhale, release, and then come on up. Your next pose is forward bend, so keep your feet right where they are. Bring your hands forward of your shins. Pressing down into sit bone as you breathe in, lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over left shin. Deep breath, keep moving belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Keep your feet where they are, twisting towards your left thigh. So your left hand is by left hip, and reach the hand away from that hip about 12 maybe 15 inches. Press into right sit bone. As you breathe in, you reach in, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, you fold in, arm comes down on the outside of your left thigh. Breathe in and lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, fold over left thigh, feet still active. So breathe into lower back or breathe to where you're feeling this most. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. And then change the cross of legs. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh by your hip crease. Bring your right hand all the way around the back and bring it onto your, taking hold of your left foot with right foot with right hand, or hand, slide the hand into clothing, or have the hand onto the floor. As you breathe in, bring your left arm across your right thigh. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right. Relax your sternum, and then right from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Keeping the spine long, and as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Breathe in and expand your ribs out to the side. And exhale as you twist to the right. Keep the back of your skull aligned with sacrum. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose. Bringing your right foot on top of your left thigh, just above the knee. Then reach out with your heels. Your bottom foot, your left foot, ease it slightly away from your sit bone, and both feet are active. Twisting shoelace towards your right foot. So bring your left hand by left hip and reach the hand away from that hip. Press down into your right sit bones. Breathing, reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right hand comes to the floor. Your right foot is pressing against your right arm. Try not to press your foot against your elbow. Now press your right sit bone back to floor and breathe, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you fold over your left thigh, you're folding towards your right foot. Deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards the left. Breathe in, lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, fold towards your left. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in. As you come up for forward bend. Hands by hips, use your hands, push the floor away, press sit bones down, and breathe in, lengthen up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. One more breath, you're breathing in and you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Your right hand is by right hip, reach the hand away towards the side. Press down into left sit bones, breathe in, reach the left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the left arm comes down on the outside of your right foot, right thigh. Breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Deep breath, lengthening belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, you're folding over right thigh. Breathe to your heart. Deep breath and energize your heart with this breath. and fold on exhale. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And one across the legs. So you're moving into your abdominal sequence now. You'll start with elbow to knee and then roll. So if you lie down onto your back, lie down onto your back and clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. Your back is streaky. You can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor unless you're keeping your feet down onto the floor. Press your lower back down to the floor and inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg out. Spread the toes. Now keep reaching as if you're reaching your right big toe away from the ball of the foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Now relax your left hip and reach your left thigh forward. Spread the toes as you move your left thigh away from left hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Stretch your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Now reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Roga. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Keep pressing your foot against your thigh. As you curl tailbone up, reach your right leg up, reach out with the balls of your foot. Feel the gliding your left thigh away from the left hip. Reach your elbows up to sky. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. That left leg is reaching straight up towards the ceiling. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Foot presses against your thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Reach your right elbow up. Feel the moving your right thigh away from right hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Place your hands behind the head. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up towards the sky. Then your left foot on the side of right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, your right thigh up. So reach out, spread the toes. Glide your left thigh away from left hip. As you reach your elbows up towards the sky, pull lower belly in. Belly's pulling in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows to right knee. Reach your left leg straight out up towards the sky. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Press your foot against your thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Reach out, spread the toes. Ease your right thigh away from hip. As you reach your elbow up towards the sky, pull belly in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll. If you don't have a roll, you can do this pose with a block. So place the roll or the block between your thighs and reach your legs up towards the ceiling. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Twisting abs with the roll. Twisting abs with the roll. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll and then lengthen your legs up. Feel as if the inner ankles are squeezing towards each other as you stretch your legs to the ceiling. Pull belly in. Your belly's in. Now press your lower back to floor. Feel as if your sit bones are reaching away from you. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze, roll, and then reaching your legs up towards the sky. Pull lower belly in. Pull your belly in and press your lower back down. Look at your belly. Move your belly away from top of thighs. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze, roll. Stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Curl tailbone up and lengthen your legs to the sky. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to right knee. Squeeze, roll. Stretch your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Lift your right elbow up away from the floor. Curl tailbone up. Send your legs straight up. Squeeze and roll. Pull lower belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Keep the roll between your thighs for bridge with the roll. The roll is midway between your knees and your pelvic bone. So squeeze the roll. Bring your heels back towards your sit bones and use your fingertips to brush your heels. Your heels are aligned with sit bones or they are hip distance apart. Then relax your arms down by your side and relaxing the shoulders away from your hips. Inhale, lengthen spine, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up away from the floor. As you inhale, lengthen your side ribs away from hips. Exhale, lift up, push the floor away. Lengthen ankles away from heels. Press down, feel the insides of your feet as you press your feet to floor. Feel as if the arc of the foot is raising upwards. Breathe into lower back Lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Exhale, push the floor away as you lift. Lift up as if you're pressing pubic bone up towards the ceiling. On the breath, without stressing, just move belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm moves towards your chest. Chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, lift up, push the floor away, and send thighs away from you. Relax your throat. Breathe into your spot. And exhale, lift up. One more breath in. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down towards the floor. Your next pose is, whilst you have the roll, to do gate opener. So your rolls are now placed between your thighs, your legs are reaching up towards the ceiling, and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So you will be in this pose a little bit longer today, just so you get the full feel of the pose. Press your lower back down to the floor, and then breathe into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then reach up, your legs is reaching straight up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll, and straddle your legs out towards the side. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips. Reach out with the balls of your feet. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in, pull belly all the way in. Then press your lower back to the floor. Feel this how it opens into lower back. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Lift the chest as you reach your elbows up. Squeeze the roll. And then lengthen your legs up, reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll. As you lengthen your legs out, belly pulls in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll, squeeze sit bone, stretching your legs to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll, straddle your legs out towards the side. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out, reach out, spread the toes. Press your hands down as you curl your pubic bone up to the roll. Belly is in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll as you lengthen your legs to the sky. Belly pulls in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll, straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out, reach out with active feet. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees, place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down onto the floor by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up, and use your right hand to lift your head. Come onto your knees for your next pose today, which is dolphin. So your hands are onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are down on the floor, under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers. Keep the elbows aligned with the shoulders. Now breathe into upper back lift, spread upper back curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away with your forearms as you lengthen the spine. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. Feel the energizing heart with breath. Exhale, reach your sit bones back. As you breathe in, spread the breath across the whole of your back. And as you breathe out, as you reach that, feel as if you're opening your armpits to the back wall. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're sending your left leg back away from you. On the next breath, as you breathe in, keep sending your left thigh bone away from left hip. As you breathe out, lower your left foot down to the floor. Anchor left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into your right hip and feel the gliding right thigh away from hip. And as you breathe out, reach back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your right leg back away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Push the floor away as you're coming up into kneeling position. As you're setting up for your next pose, which is bird wing. Tuck your elbows in to the side ribs. Spread the fingers. Keep the elbows in. Then inhale, draw your head down. Exhale, lift the chest and open your arms out to the side. Keep tucking your elbows in. Chest is lifted. Inhale. And exhale, lift the chest and open your arms out to side. Inhale. Chest lifts, exhale, and open up. Reach your arms back, but keep the shoulders down, but chest lifts. Inhale. And then exhale, open up. Keep squeezing your elbows into side ribs. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. And release. Come to stand, standing at the front of your mat for your salutations. Standing at the front of your mat, press down with your feet. Lift the toes, spread the toes, the balls of your feet are spreading. As you exhale, hands together at your chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs as you lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right leg back. Bend your right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Bring your hands forward about the edge of the mat for cobra. Inhale, move your chest down, reach forward. Now lengthen your legs back. Reach your elbows back to hips. And exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, toes curled under. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up. Lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up. Bend the front knee and reach the arms right up towards the sky. And exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat, pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. On the breath, inhale, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, inhale, knees are bent. You're reaching your arms up, chest lifts forward, but your sit bones are reaching back. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Pushing the floor away with your right foot as you reach arms up. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Upward dog, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Feet press the floor, breathe in, arms reach the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, stepping your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Breathe into upward facing dog, move chest and ribs forward, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor, sit bones lengthens to heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step in your right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step in your left leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up to sky. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. In warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward to lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, breathe in, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. Lift your chest forward, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, bring your hands together at chest. Give yourself a moment just to noticing how your body feels. So moving into a sequence of poses now, all of these are targeting hips. Standing at the front of your mat. Chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, reach your arms up. Lift the chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward. You lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in downward dog. Arrow lunge. Breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Release your right foot to the floor. And lift your right knee off the floor, straighten that right leg. If you can, your hands are either staying here or bringing your hands onto your left thigh. Traction in your left thigh forward. Your knee can come closer to the floor, but it doesn't touch. You're going further, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Press back into your right leg. And as you breathe and feel as if you're lengthening, feel this opening into psoas, back of the thighs, back of the calves, reaching skywards. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your right knee to the floor. Is your left foot back, about, so it's at a right angle, front and back. Twisting lunge is your next pose. So as you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm up. As you breathe out, right elbows over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Press into your right shin. And as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. As you breathe out, twist to the left. Relax your left ear, your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, as you twist to the left, glide your left sit bone back. Now feed your heart with this breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor for pigeon. Is your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. Reach your right leg straight back and reach back so you're spreading the toes. Reach straight back into your right big toe. Hands under the shoulders. Here down into pelvis as you breathe in, lift and lengthening ribs away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, coming all the way down if you can. Now as you breathe in, keep lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach your right leg back. Breathe in and expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and feel as if you're sending your left thigh forward. Now breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep sending the thighs in opposite directions as your belly pulls in. One more here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, folding as deep as you can. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Arrow lunge. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor and then release the back foot. Keep pressing back. Lift your left knee off the floor, straightening the left leg. If you can, you stay here or bring your hands onto your right thigh, traction in your thigh forward. You're going further. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press back into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen, feel as if you're lengthening through the whole of that leg. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your arms to the sky. Feel for the back of your left thigh, back of the left calf as it reaches to the ceiling. One more breath, in lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot back a few inches so you have a right angle front leg and back. Twisting lunge. Right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press into left shin and breathe in. Breathe into lower ribs as you're lengthening your ribs away from center. Press your right foot to the floor and as you breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, and feel for lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. Feet are active. Breathe in and feel you're moving your belly up away from pelvic bone. You'll feel your diaphragm will lift. You'll feel your side ribs opening. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down. Either side of your front foot, set up for pigeon. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat, or your heel, right heel, moves towards your groin. Hands are under the shoulders. You're reaching your left leg back. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe in and lift. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Feet are active. Breathe into lower back. Keep feeling the lengthening of ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward. As you breathe, expand your ribs wide as you can, out towards your armpit. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, pull your belly in and glide your right thigh forward. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left big toe. Your sit bones are reaching back. And breathe into your spot, deep breath. And exhale as you reach it back. Sit bones reaches back. That left toe reaches back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot and press back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. If you can, bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows in for turbo dog. And then breathe into upper back. Broaden your upper back. As you exhale, push the floor away. Feel as if your fingers are reaching forward. You're squeezing your elbows towards each other. Neck is relaxed. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Your right foot is towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Spread the fingers. Feel the strength in your legs as you press your feet to the floor. Breathe in and telescope the ribs up. Breathe out, taking it a little deeper, moving thighs away from each other. Twisting warrior, place your left hand onto left thigh. And as you breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist with right hand. Left hand is on the top. Reach back into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Relax your right shoulder away from right hip. Feel the strength in your front foot, your left foot. And then breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back and feel how it opens into sacrum. Now breathe in and spread your ribs wide toward the armpits. And exhale, twisting to the left, relaxing your left shoulder away from left ear. If you can, your next pose is twisting warrior interlock. Your left arm slides around the back and your right hand slides under your left thigh. Bind the hands if you can, or use a strap to bind or grab hold of clothing. Press back into your right leg. As you breathe in, keep lengthening your ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, as you roll your chest open towards the left, glide your left sit bone back. Breathe to sternum and feel moving your chest forward to chin. And as you breathe out, moving both shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe to your spot, deep breath. And exhale. And place your right knee down to the floor. Your next pose is twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So your left foot is reaching towards your right hip. Your left hand comes by your right hip and then reach the hand out towards the left. Your left hand by left hip, then reach the hand towards the left. Your right hand comes over back to the floor. Your right hip wants to leave the floor, so press it back down and send your right leg straight back. And then breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. Feel a sickling shape of the right ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. As you breathe, keep moving, belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach your right leg back, reach back into big toe. Now notice where you're feeling this, and then breathe there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, let your body just relax into the pose. Balloon the breath into your right armpits and opening the side ribs. As you breathe out, your right hip comes closer towards the floor as you reach your right leg back. You're still folding over left thigh. Inhale, release. Place your hands under the shoulders. Feel the toes of your right foot. Reach back into right heel and then step your left leg back for plank. Lower down and exhale, keeping elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing your way in your downward dog. Other side, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for twisting warrior. So warrior one. Your right foot is by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. You're reaching arms up towards the floor. Bend your right knee and reach back into your left heel. Press into both legs as you telescope the ribs up. As you breathe out, left hip is forward, right hip is back. Twisting warrior, your right hand is onto the right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up, opening left side ribs. As you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Pressing back into your left leg and breathe in, lengthen through the left side of your body. As you breathe out, twist to the right. Anchor into your right foot and breathe in. Keep moving belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the right and relax your neck. Breathe to heart. So feel this energy right into sternum as you feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, send your right sit bone back. Twisting warrior into lock. You're sliding your left arm under your right thigh, right around the back behind the hands if you can. Use a strap or use clothing. Press back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. Twist to the right and relax your left shoulder away from your ear. Expand your ribs with this next breath, deep breath. As you twist to the right, your right sit bone back. Now breathe to your spot, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands are down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Place your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Your heel sometimes moves towards your groin. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hands out towards the right. Press down. Feel as if you're sending your left leg back. Inhale. Send your left arm over your left thigh. Both hands are flat to the floor or forearms to the floor. Reach back into your left leg and then balloon the breath into left side ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Now your feet are active. As you breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Send your left hip back to floor as you're folding over your right thigh. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And exhaling as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you're folding over that right thigh. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in and come back. Hands are under the shoulders. Reach back into your left heel, left knees off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away. Spread the fingers. Feel as if you're lengthening your wrists away from your hands. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for extended twisting warrior. So your left foot is stepped forward, your right foot is towards the right edge of the mat. Bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. Bring your left hand onto sacrum. And if you can go further, you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Press back into your right leg as you breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, as you open out towards the left, your left fingertips reaching to sky. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you open up, feel as if you're reaching back into your right foot. On the next breath, breathe to sternum. As you reach your right arm down on exhale, sending your left arm up to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down, and then straighten your left leg for twisting triangle. Your right hand comes on the outside of your left foot. It can be on the floor, the block, the ankle, or the shin. Straighten both legs as you reach in your left arm up towards the sky. Now breathe in and keep lengthening out of your right side. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left as the left fingertips reach up to the sky. Deep breath. Keep straightening your left leg and lengthening away from left thigh. And exhale, open up as you reach up with fingertips. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your left foot. From here, your next pose is vertical splits. So while standing on your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up, and then reach your right leg up towards the floor. You're bringing your forehead down towards your left shin. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in, lengthen belly away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg up. Keep bringing your chest down towards your chin, forehead to ankle. And breathe into that left thigh. Exhale as you take it a little deep. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Step your right leg back and then step left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale, chest and ribs forward as you lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Extended twisting warrior. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. Bring your right hand onto hip or sacrum. Press your left foot to floor and breathe and lengthen through the left side of your body. And if you can, if you're going further, you're reaching your right arm up to sky. Now breathe into your right hip. Feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. Breathe to your heart and feeding your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, open it out towards the right. One more breath, deep breath. And open out. If you can, bring your right hand onto right hip. Straighten your right leg. Keep lifting, keep reaching your left arm down to the outside for triangle, twisting triangle. Reach it back, press back into your left foot, and breathe and lengthen through the left side of the body. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. If you can, you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe in, lengthen, feel this into the side ribs as you lengthen ribs away from left hip. As you exhale, as you open towards the left, you're lengthening your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, open out towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down outside of your front foot for vertical splits. As you breathe in, glide your body forward, press into your right foot, lift your left leg up and reach it back. Keep the neck relaxed. Pressing down into your right foot, breathe in, lengthen belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away with your right leg, right foot, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel for this deeper opening. Breathe into left hip, feel the gliding left thigh bone away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your foot and hands on exhale. As you send your left leg up, you're moving chest towards your right foot. Hands to the floor. Inhale, step your left leg back. Left foot back to the floor, and then step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in as you lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and move your chest and ribs forward. And exhale, release. Go down and press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in your downward dog. H to B. Lunge H to B. Breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pat your right knee. Your left hand is onto your left thigh. Your traction in your left thigh forward. Your right hand, it reaches back. So you're now taking hold of your right foot with your right hand. You press down, you press back into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen out and up. And as you breathe out, as you come in deeper, draw your heel as close towards your glute. And feel, if you can, so sending your right thigh back away from you, so that your right hip is coming closer towards the floor. And then breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, as you come a little deeper, you're working towards moving almost like into a split form. Keep drawing your right heel in, keep sending your right thigh back. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release that hand. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So you're bringing your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your left hand is tractioning your left thigh forward. Your right leg is lengthening back and away from you. So you press back into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, feel as if your right side ribs are coming towards the inside of left thigh. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, bringing sternum closer towards your left thigh, but your right foot is actively reaching back. Now breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're coming deeper into this. Inhale, release. Your hands are either side of your left foot. Reach back into your right heel. Lift your right knee off the floor. Inhale, step back. On exhale to your left foot steps back. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Actually, before you do that, I've missed a pose. Yeah, I've missed a pose. Thought it was quick. So from here, coming into pigeon, bringing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. That's it. And then bring your right hand back, grab hold of your hold of your right ankle or foot for pigeon. And this time you're forward bending in this pigeon. So hands aligned with sternum, bring the hands forward. As you breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening belly away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, you draw your heel in, but you're sending your right thigh back. Deep breath. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Deep breath, keep lengthening your belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you come a little deeper, sending your right thigh back. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Release your right foot. Your hands are now under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and lift your right knee off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels and exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Moving chest and ribs forward as you reach your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in your downward dog. Other side, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for H to B. Lunge H to B. Your left knee to the floor. Is your right foot forward, bend your right knee. Your right hand is onto right thigh, traction in the thigh forward. Reach your left arm back, bend your left knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you come deeper, drawing your left heel towards the glute. Keep feeling you're opening up the psoas muscles on your left side. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, come in deeper. If your heel is touching, then sending your left thigh back away from you. Deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, come in deep as you can. One more breath. And exhale, release. For lunge. You're reaching your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Lengthen your left leg back. Bring your right hand onto right thigh, your traction in your right thigh forward. Press into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, your left side ribs are turning towards the inside of your right thigh. And breathe in, move belly forward away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest closer towards that right thigh, but that left leg is active, it's reaching back. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your right foot. Bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, the heel maybe moving towards the ground. Your right hand aligned with sacrum, then hands flat to the floor. Reach your left arm back, bend your left knee, grab hold of the ankle or your foot. Setting up for H to B, pigeon H to B. Feel for reaching your left thigh back away from you. And then breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Draw your heel in, but send your left thigh back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Deep breath. Keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale as you come deep. Inhale, release. Release the foot. Bring your hands onto the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Inhale. Step back into downward facing dog. Push the floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, rise up on tiptoes. As you breathe out, pull your belly in as you reach back, heels to the floor. Deep breath, inhale. Push back on exhale. On the next breath, breathe in, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And coming down into a seated position. Here, you're straddling your legs out towards the side. If you have a wall, you can actually have your feet up against the wall. It just gives you a little bit deeper opening. So bring your, from here, press down into your right sit bone and inhale, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your left hand down on the inside of your left leg. Feet are active, keep moving the legs away from you. Feel this right down from your pelvic bone joint. Now breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward over right ear. Inhale, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, keep reaching that left arm over left ear. Breathe into lower back as you stretch out of lower back. As you reach your right leg away from you, reach your left arm over left. Deep breath. Expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. Forward bend. Exhale, hands down either side of your left foot. As you breathe in, keep lifting your belly away from top of left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale as you fold, feet still active. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale. Use your hands, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Other side. Your right hand is on the inside of your right leg. Your left thigh is moving out towards the left. Press down into your right sit bones. Breathe in, reach your left arm out. Whilst reaching your left leg away from you, exhale, reach your left arm over your left ear. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, feel your side ribs opening as you reach your left arm over left ear. Now feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthening that arm over ear. On the next breath, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, bringing your hands down either side of your right foot. As you breathe, lift belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh whilst reaching your left leg back away from you. Breathe in and lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. And exhaling as you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you go. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Bring your hands down by your hips and then push the floor away as you easing away gently so you feel releasing into your hamstrings. From here, hands by your hips. You'll lie down onto your back. Bend your right knee so the right foot is flat onto the floor. Reach your left hand down on the outside of your right thigh. Lift your right foot off the floor. Your right arm reaches out towards the right. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee across towards your left armpit. Your head is in the opposite direction to me. Straighten your left leg if you can. Now breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. You may move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if your sit bones lengthens down towards your left heel. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. One more breath like this, deep breath. Exhale, release, allowing your right foot to come back to the floor. And then once your foot's on the floor, lengthen your right leg away from you. Bend your left knee so the sole of the foot is onto the floor. Bring your right hand down on the outside of your left thigh. Lift your left foot off the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee across your body towards your right armpit. It doesn't matter whether the foot comes down. Your head is in the opposite direction. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back, deep breath as you're lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. And exhaling as you release. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Allow your left foot to come back to center. Place your left foot to the floor and lengthen your legs forward. Relax your arms down by your side. Lie down into Shavasana. So allow your body to let go as much as you can. Eyes are closed. Taking any of the tension out of your body. Still the mind. Begin to feel the energy easing back into your body. Just connect the breath, feeling for moving this energy through the whole of your body. Fingertips and tips of the toes. As you deepen your breath, stretching the way that feels good to you. Bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Moving side to side, forward and back. Allow your knees to roll towards your left side. And bring your right hand down by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Sitting tall and bring hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. Give yourself a moment and congratulate yourself for your practice today, for turning up and for your focus through the class. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. As we finish together with a deep breath and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Carlton.